Hi, Delaware. This is Chris Rowe, and you're listening to Al Escobar on the Delaware Real Estate Show.
Hello, Delaware. Welcome to the Delaware Real Estate Show. Today is May 31st, 2011. Just coming off of the holiday weekend, Memorial Day weekend. And I got to tell you, I have gained back some weight over this last 2 weeks. I have been eating like mad. Hot dogs, hamburgers, sausages, pizza, wings, cheesesteaks, things I should not be eating. Oh my goodness. And I really feel it. I mean, I can tell the stuff is weighing me down, slowing me down. My energy level is not where it's supposed to be. I vow to get back on track. I recently lost 50 pounds, and as of this morning, I gained 6 of it back. So I got to get back on track. Kind of like these gas prices, huh? They've gotten out of hand here lately. But they have recently stabilized and actually came down a bit. I am definitely not happy about $4 a gallon gas. I have to do a lot of running around as a real estate agent, looking at new homes, doing the Foreclosure Tour on Saturdays. I picked up a client who needs a foreclosure tour tomorrow evening, so we're going to run through a handful of properties with a particular client tomorrow evening. There's a lot of running around to do. These gas prices have got to come down even further. Even though they've come down a bit, they still need to come down even further. Today on the Delaware Real Estate Show, we're going to talk about new home sales, existing home sales. We're going to talk again about these bank-owned REO and short sale properties that are on the market. We're going to point out some opportunities in the market with these REO bank-owned properties as well as the short sales. And we're going to announce our new sponsor, buyathomecarpets.com. Looking at some reports this week on new home sales in Delaware. It's becoming harder and harder to compete in the new home sale arena. There are fewer buyers out there. Sales are down. Why are these sales down? Prices are low enough. Rates are low enough. And Lord knows these builders are getting competitive. I spoke with Jay. So Jay is with Lacrosse Homes. And he tells me that they have, I think he said there was 8 homes that were built and sitting there that they need to move. So Lacrosse Homes has a handful of properties that actually they've got to blow out. And hopefully I'm trying to get an appointment with them to help them market those properties. I guarantee if you market your property with me, you can't get any more exposure. Exposure, exposure, exposure. It's like location with real estate. When you're selling something, you have to have exposure. And I can provide you with exposure, whether you're a new home sales center, whether you're an existing home seller, or if you're a bank or asset management company. Call me today. There's no way you can get any more exposure for your properties than you can with Albert Lescovar. Some other news regarding new home sales, which isn't very good, I gotta say, is that the new project starts and planning is down. Permit applications are down. So let me try to put a positive spin on this, because there is always a positive side. You just have to look for it. With less new construction, it's going to make room for us as agents to clear some of these existing homes off the market. That will help us towards recovery. We've got to get these homes off the market. Agents, don't take it personally. If you're listing a property for a bank or a seller, and the offer comes in lower than your recommended price, Take another look at the market. Figure out, why is this agent making this offer? And you have to either justify that to your seller or justify maybe trying to get a better offer out of the other agent. You absolutely have got to work with them. Get these prices right. Get these properties off the market. We are in a crisis here, and we got to move these things. This will give us room with less new construction to move some of these properties off the market. Now, existing home sales have inched up over the year to date, but from last year, they are still down overall. So, new home sales, they create jobs. They're a sign of growth. With current sales down and existing home sales picking up, it's not exactly what I call growth, but it's a step in the right direction. We've got to move a lot of these vacant properties off the market. Bank-owned properties are the same as REO properties, real estate owned by a bank. Bank-owned properties are the properties that have been foreclosed upon. Foreclosed upon means they have went to the sheriff's sale. The sheriff's sale is where the bank puts the property up on an open market forum in an auction format, and they sell the property to the highest bidder. Many times at the sheriff's sale, the bank's representative in the form of an attorney is there, and he bids the property up to the number that is owed to the bank that is foreclosing on the property. So at the sheriff's sale, a lot of times, most of the time, almost all of the time in today's market, the property goes back to the bank because A, it's owed more to the bank than the property is worth. If it were not, the sellers would have sold and tried to get any equity they may have had, or an investor would have came in and tried to make a deal on the property before it got to the sheriff's sale. So many of the people that say, well, I'm going to go to sheriff's sale and start looking at those properties for investments because there's a lot of foreclosures going on today. That's true. There's a lot of foreclosures, but the sheriff's sale is not where you're going to get the deal. The sheriff's sale is where the bank will get the property back. Let's say the property was sold for $250. They owe $230. The property is worth $160. And they open the bidding at $1,000. Well, you might say, hey, I get this, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to buy it for $1,000. It's going to satisfy the first and only mortgage. And against you bidding will be the bank's attorney. He will run the bid up, and let's say your maximum bid is $150 because it's worth $160. You're going to have to do the landscaping and change out the carpets and paint the place. He is instructed to bid that property up to the amount that's owed on it. So if it's well over $200,000, that is exactly where he's going to go with it. So if you stop bidding at $150, he'll be the next guy at $155 or $160, which is where the bank will buy it back. But in reality, they're just getting it back because they took it to foreclosure, to the sale in the first place. They get the title back in their hands. When they get this title back in their hands and they put it in the hands of a real estate agent or an asset management company, it then becomes a bank-owned or what is known as an REO property. This is the place in the market where the profits are incredible. I mean, it's incredible. There are properties out there that are priced properly and are selling. I have a handful of properties here in front of me from our local Trend MLS system. I'm looking at a property. Here's one in Smyrna. It is a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath in town. Of course, it has public water and sewer. Does not have air conditioner. So you'd have to put some window units in or get your central air installed. This property, you could buy it today for $30,308. That's right, folks, $30,308. This is one of the properties on the Delaware Real Estate Foreclosure Tour. It is right here in Smyrna. It's an in-town property. It will require some work, so you're going to have to take a swing with me on the tour if you want to check it out and see what it needs, and then put a deal together. Here's another property in Smyrna, 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Now, these are smaller properties, but there's a few bigger ones coming up. This one is priced, I personally think it's a pinch high at $40,000 because I've been in it. I've looked at it really close, and it does need a lot of work, and it is small. It's an older house. It is in town, has public water and sewer. Does not have any air conditioner, but it is right in the heart of Smyrna. And the information here is that you're buying the lot. The house is being included as is. So, moving right along, here's one in Clayton, Delaware for only $90,000. Here is a beautiful home. 1,568 square feet. It looks great. It has an enclosed porch. May need carpet and paint, but in general, it looks like it's in excellent condition. It has Victorian charm, and it is a short sale, not on the Delaware Foreclosure Tour. This is one you may wish to put your offer in on and then continue shopping. $90,000 looks to me to be priced perfectly. This is just another deal that's in the market here, folks. Something else we got right here in Kent County down in Dover. Here's a property. It needs a total rehabbing. It says that 203K financing is available for it, or you got to have cash. It is in Dover, Delaware. 3-bedroom, 1 bath, 1,100 square foot. Capital School District. $14,900, folks. This property is a bank-owned REO property, and it has absolutely got to go. Here's another one for you. $35,000. 3-bedroom, 1 bath, 1,300 square foot. This one also is in Dover. It is no air. It has public water, public sewer. Looks like it needs a heating system. Maybe somebody ripped the heater out of this one. It's only $35,000, folks. Interior walls have been removed. If you're interested in any of these properties, you can email me at allescovar@gmail.com. That's ALLESKOVAR@gmail.com. Man, look at these deals. You know what? We're going to take a quick break, folks, and we'll be right back. We're going to wrap up with some of these great deals, and we're going to talk about some of the other opportunities that are in this market today. Today's episode has been brought to you by BuyAtHomeCarpets.com. BuyAtHomeCarpets.com brings the showroom to you with the largest mobile carpet and flooring showroom in the area. BuyAtHomeCarpets.com always delivers with free installation and guaranteed lowest prices. For all your carpet, vinyl, hardwood, laminate, and tile needs, go to BuyAtHomeCarpets.com or call Mustafa at 561-0882. I was going down the road the other day and I met Mustafa. He has this truck, and I pulled up behind him and I complimented him on the truck. It's big, one of them transit type vans, and it was wrapped in vinyl and it had a nice display on it. And he opened up the back doors and there was all these different styles of carpeting, and he designed the interior of this truck himself. He is such an awesome craftsman. He's definitely somebody you'd want to have work in your home. Check out BuyAtHomeCarpets.com.